We are expecting to see scattered showers and thunderstorms, some of which could be strong. And that is why we have an early warning weather alert today. We're going to pick up some rain, though, between today's showers and thunderstorms. And yes, some tomorrow, too. So when we keep track of the amount of rain that we're going to get, there is some hope that we'll add a little bit more water into the ground. We have been running a deficit, of course. In some cases, it's for the month been quite significant, with over 3 inches of rain up until yesterday, below average. Some thunderstorms will come this afternoon. Some of them will be strong. So that's what we're watching out for. You can see how we do have the other issue of the morning, that being visibility. We mentioned before the break that some areas were seeing fog. New London wasn't necessarily, but others are. You can see Waterbury is seeing visibility down to a mile. It's down to 2.5 miles in New Haven, Meriden, and also Bridgeport. And although that doesn't mean you really need to slow down as a result of the fog because it's so dense you can't see very far, it does indicate that there's a lot of moisture in the air, and a lot of that has to do in part with there being rain yesterday, saturating the ground a bit. But in New London, as we mentioned, not much fog here, just a beautiful sunrise has happened. But there is some fog in Torrington, so you can see that quite well here. And you can see how there's been some fog in Waterbury as well, translating into either fog or low clouds as we look out across the city at this point. Temperatures are sitting nicely in the 60s. We have 64 in Hartford and 66 as a temperature right now in New Haven, but it is 62 in Willimantic and down to 60 degrees in Torrington, which is a pleasant start to the day with just a very light wind or hardly a wind at all. Out there this morning. We are expecting temperatures to top off into the mid and upper 80s in a lot of towns. Hartford might be at about 87 today. We might see an 85 in New Haven. Some of the cooler spots might be northwestern Connecticut, where we see a high of about 80 degrees this afternoon. And we'll have some scattered showers and thunderstorms to go along with that. Those thunderstorms could be strong, if not severe, any time between, let's say, 2 p.m. and 9 p.m. today. Then tonight, we'll have another mild night. Because it will have rained, we'll have more patchy fog with temperatures running in the 60s once more. So here's our early warning pinpoint Doppler showing not much in the way of precipitation at all right now. We're playing the waiting game. There's a system that's out over upstate New York, and that is poised to move in. And that's what's going to give us a better chance for showers and thunderstorms going afternoon, especially after 2 p.m. So here's our FUTURECAST, tomorrow's weather today. You can see how the clouds will be billowing by around midday. And then 2, 3 in the afternoon, that's when we're going to start to see the radar show more active weather. And out of any of these thunderstorms, of course, downpours will be likely. Thunder and lightning will be likely. But what will also be possible, at least in a few towns and in a few instances, is strong gusty wind, where you could have that wind gusting up to 58 miles an hour or higher. And the other thing is there could be some larger hailstones out of some of the very strongest thunderstorm cells as they're passing by. Here's 6 p.m. We're still vulnerable to these showers and storms. It's not until 9 o'clock that the severe weather threat's gone. But even past midnight, there might still be an isolated shower or thunderstorm rolling through our skies. So it is going to be more of an active weather day in terms of severe weather, even than yesterday. Yesterday, we were lucky in that we did have that shield of rain move in at a time when we normally would have the destabilization. Today, we're not going to be so lucky. We're going to have sun. That's going to heat up the air. That warmer air is then going to turn unstable, and then that is what's going to produce those showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Could see another spot shower or thunderstorm Monday with temperatures running in the middle 80s. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, even then, during the afternoon, we're going to have a cold pool of air aloft. We could see another instability shower or two at that point.